Question number 5 is a great question. It's kind of complicated though. It gives you a little bit of information about the solubility of a compound like sodium chloride. And it says, I'll change the numbers for this example. I'll change them not too dramatically though. NaCl is soluble in water at a certain temperature. And let's say that it's 39.2 grams of NaCl will dissolve into 100 grams of H2O. Now, this question is a complicated one, but not crazy complicated. 39.2 grams of NaCl will dissolve in 100 grams of H2O, which that's a mass of water. Well, 100 grams of H2O is 100 milliliters of H2O. And we know that because 1.0 grams of H2O is 1 milliliter of H2O. So there's a nice little conversion factor built in there. Now the question asks us, suppose that you have, and again, I'm going to change the number, you have 495.0 grams of NaCl. What volume of H2O is needed? So what we want to do is we want to figure out how much water we actually need to dissolve 495 grams of NaCl. Now, to start this out, or to do this dimensional analysis, we're going to write the mass, 495.0 grams of NaCl. And then we're going to use our conversion factor, where we take the amount of NaCl and relate it to the mass of H2O that we need to dissolve that amount. So 39.2 grams of NaCl is 100 grams of H2O. Okay, so we could figure this out if we were looking for the mass of H2O that we need, 495 times 100 divided by 39.2. But that's not what we're going to do. Instead, we're going to take the extra step and go ahead and consider that density of H2O. 1 gram of H2O is 1 milliliter of H2O. So 495 times 100 divided by 39.2. And that tells us 495 times 100 times 1 gives us the water of H2O after we divide it by 39.2, and we get 1262.755 ml of H2O. Now we've got, see, our answers give us 3 sig figs, so I'm going to say 1.262 times, or 1.26 times 10 to the 1, 2, 3 ml of H2O. Okay, well, that's all there is for that sort of question.